Hey guys, we are going to decode the last reading, which was about raining on your parade, or there could be like environmental factors with the Seven of Swords. That's not the kind of message I wanted to read today for some reason, but you do get them. You have those days. So we have the Seven of Swords, Six of Cups. I'm just reviewing. We're going to go deeper into it for the plausibles today and the Five of Cups. And it's not, it's those days actually too that tell you the greater part of the human spirit. It's showing you what's going on in the energy. Seven of Swords. We even have the 10. Yikes. And I just want to find out what's going on with the bonus real quick before I go on to new topics. Okay, so let's try for it. Let's see. Six of Cups, Seven of Swords. What are some of the factors here? Change. Could be going on, change in your life. It could be things that are happening to you. Somebody doesn't like your change. Not receiving it well could also be that you're more knowledgeable than you were before. What else is happening? Star card. Dang. Okay. Somebody envious of your shine. It literally says it on the card. Okay. Your change, your star quality, the way you healed, the way that you are escaping out of an old imprisonment is also something going on here. Hi, Des. Hi, Tea Time, too. You guys are coming in. Knight of Swords, Aquarius. This is an impulsive card, somebody that wants to break into the story. It does connect in some way to the raining on your parade reading. The only reason why I say that is because this is a communicative knight. He usually has a sword. It's Aquarius in most decks, okay? They might have something to say about you being an empress. And then we have, because you're fulfilling your purpose. You're doing something with truth-seeking, being a seer, and being able to see above the fog and the mist. So there's something about that. Even this is a leader in the bonus. It's saying a lot. After the Empress is defense, someone's defensive with you or you are. The grave, something that has been buried, like a subject long not talked about with the grave card, could be an old family member. Why is this coming through? Conscientious. Okay, so we're gonna have a day like that today. Just kidding. To break in it with a little comedy, and because you're doing something in order. Virgos are systematic this way, okay? Not talking about the Libra collective so far. Libras are very like wanting to be balanced, wanting to head there. It does not talk about us always being balanced. That's the funny thing. It talks about us trying to get balanced or having that in our life, that homeostasis. But seems here like you got a disruptor in the reading with the Seven of Swords. They're trying to go after, because this is a home card, and the fact that you're super rare. Okay, maybe people don't operate like you anymore. The Bohemian card is somebody who goes to the beat of their own drum. Okay, and then it's because you're having some kind of order or system about yourself, or maybe you have found out something. All right, maybe it was kept hush hush too in the past, or this is a friend, like a Seven of Swords person that's coming in at a different angle because you have reached this place of order and conscientious behavior. And somebody up in here doesn't like it today. Okay, so it's something about you that either intimidates or scares, or it takes away from their shine. Okay, so it's something like that. Let's go for it with the jugular. I don't know why this is the reading. Five of Cups. There you go. It's showing up so far in 2 readings today, which is why I get to check my work in a visual second video. 5, 4. Okay, that's the 4 and 5 of Cups with the 4 of Wands on the split of a different deck. I'm just going to look at something here because there's a dynamic I'm already seeing with my cards today. You have a very nostalgic, meaning it could come from any angle. This is someone in your environment, Libras, who feels like they miss you. They have a lot of nostalgia to you. I got a Pisces and I got a Scorpio here. Okay. One thing I want to look at is, does it always mean that they're going to perform a Seven of Swords on you? What if it's just a thought? So I want to get to that in this reading. They're saying that they view you as a missed opportunity and they did a lot of things wrong with the 5 of Cups. And you also have it here with the tarot card from the previous reading. I just want to show you guys synchronicity because These are literally the same exact cards to each other's asses in the tarot. And then you have the Four of Cups. So let's look at the Four of Cups. Why do they want to seek the attention of a conscientious person? Let's do that. Breaking the deck is the Ace of Swords. They got a little bit of truth to tell you. This person wants to have like a confined talk. The Chariot. Coming from a loving person, okay? And 2 cards of traveling, even if he's slower than most, okay? He has kind of medium strength in the tarot. So they want to deliver true feelings. 10 of Swords. I hate days like this, you guys. But, I push through the difficulty. I always do. 10 of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What the heck did this person do? They may have taken something away. I'm picking up they may have taken something away from the past that meant a lot to you. Someone is aware of that. The importance of taking away a gift or even your time. Conscientious card can talk about time, resources, how you got paid out. Somebody feels like they robbed you. And that's also a message coming through to this reading. They may have robbed you also without even knowing. Okay, but in hindsight, now that they've had review, the Four of Cups and the 5, there's been a review of that. And we're very clear on that at about this time and length in the reading. King of Swords, yeah. I knew I was going to see this dude too today. King of Swords is somebody that wants to get something straight with you. You can take it like they have a sense of integrity. And they might have found that through reviewing a 10 of Swords moment. So somebody knows that they were betraying you in the moment. Clarify the 10 of Swords. What happened there in the past? Because I can read from that point, but I cannot guesstimate, right? 10, 10. They took away some of your happiness. This person feels to me like they are aware of it now. Fully and wholly, okay? And I think that by understanding the 10 of Swords, this person knows also that it's like a part of you that they took away. And I'm not understanding if this is a marriage because it feels like someone you were with for a long time. Okay? So tired yet awake. You are in this video too. You just popped up. So hello. And hello to all of you also. Sorry to deliver this kind of a reading, you know what I'm saying? 4 of Pentacles is holding on to you at the crack. 5 of Wands. So there was a type of conflict. This could have involved 4 or more people. In some cases, maybe some of your story was let out to some people here because I'm saying it could involve work. 6 of Wands, you are in recognition now over something. What is Libra doing here? Because that is a key card for the rest of the week. What is the success and the victory? It's showing me an intuitive card. The fact that you're very intuitive or you don't see your emotions as a vulnerability. Your emotions have helped you in most situations. Queen of Cups. Trust that too. Because I think that it's your emotional sensitivity or how it comes across, maybe by the way you use your voice or something that you're doing here with this chakra. Notice all the blue. She's surrounded by blue water, blue sky, and her seat. Rescending into the dress even. I'm sorry, not her seat, but her dress for sure. Your emotional capability has gotten you somewhere with a certain person where it is successful. Okay, so you might be in a whole new group now. You might be divided from an old group is what I'm feeling this reading also talks about. And you are successful with that type of sensitivity. So the S's, successful with sensitivity, a human arc of who you are too. There is something about that. The human arc of being able to decipher and discern through these emotions, even if they're wildly sensitive too. What does this person feel toward the Libra today, whether this is family, friend, they want to walk away with the 8 of Cups? I think somebody has gathered also enough information. Let's say it's a close friend or family member. They know that it's like not worth it to fight you now too, because you have gone and healed. Maybe it talks about your healing style and that you're in order. This is an in order card, which is fantabulous. Maybe jealous of your success here. Work success, financial, something that's creeping up too that is about to meet you. It can also talk about victorious moments. Okay, so I don't know what's going on there. I do think that they want to walk away, but will they? What's the intentions of this person? The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Virgo placement people. What's the intention? King of Cups. There's a masculine, okay, in their feelings. This person could have been a ghoster, like this could have been a ghosting story. This is the ghosting, walking away, disappearance card. King and Queen of Cups again. It feels like somebody is pulling away due to having, somebody is sorry for backstabbing you. Okay, the Ten of Swords is the action that was taken so that this person could hide their hand. And I'm sorry you guys for this type of reading, but I always read with what I get. So the Ten of Swords speaks of somebody who honestly has gotten clear with that. What is the realization looking like on the platform of this other person? Thank you. Flip. King of Wands. Somebody could have been crushing a lot, been a player. You know how that saying goes, is like, I'm not just popular or something, I crush a lot. There's something about that. Maybe I'm saying it wrong too. Oh, Lord. Okay. King of Wands is Leo. So that's happening a lot. Scorpio, Leo in your readings. Fixed signs like Taurus and Aquarius. Somebody played around with your time. Okay, and your time was very precious, is what I'm seeing. Cracking it is the Radiant. I left it in there. Sorry, you guys. Knight of Wands on the second hand of the split. Truly, like, these are two playerific cards in the tarot. They're players, okay? King of Wands can be more serious because he's a king now. The reason why he has that defense is because he's more determined than the Knight of Wands. A little bit more mature with that type of king, but they've been known to leave as quickly as they come in. That's why Steve's Love Tarot calls him the Burger King. So it's a lot about energy that wasn't meant for you. You were probably too sensitive for this person, meaning they couldn't match your energy. These are two very different cards in the tarot. The King of Wands talks about being determined, and then going to the Queen of Cups, you would have to treat her a certain way, okay? And there could also be a supposition in this reading because they're saying they miss you. They're saying that they definitely reviewed their Seven of Swords. This person has looked at it. Why did they look at it? Like, what proposed this person to review that Seven of Swords? Ace of Pentacles, because they saw that you're a blessing. You could read the card that way. You live your life very practically, are the tokens and the coins in tarot. It's almost coming off like you have a gift and this person is understanding that you use it, okay, for the success in your own life. Because this Six of Wands feels like it is an evolved spiritual person that actually uses it, whether it's a knowledge thing too. And I think that runs deep, Libras, because it's almost coming off, I have to say it, there is a bit of envy for the type of order that you've built up. And it's just called healing. All of us have done it quite honestly and quite slowly in our journey. But it's like some type of order which has gotten you to a place of safety. It's a safety thing. And this person does not have it yet. Why in the reading do they want to come in and explain the impulsivity? Okay, because they still see you. This person clearly looks out into the horizon and you're still in the visual scape of this person's life. Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups even explains that, and the Two of Wands. They have a choice in their life, is the Two of Wands too. Two of Cups. Now we're getting in the 222s. This person remembers you. 2-2 and the Six of Cups. They're in their emotions due to the betrayal. That's a final answer. Their betrayal put them in that King of Cups. And I do think somebody is truly sorry for that. I feel their angst. I feel their riddance for fighting with you too. This person's clear, okay? You can't assume too that their IQ level is so low that they don't realize what they did to you. So Five of Wands, having fought with you, and then you went to get success in the Six of Wands. So they precede each other, which tells me that there's something here about that. you went off, you separated yourself. Yesterday in the readings, I continued to say you separated yourself from chaos. Okay, so you could be causing towers for other people in their life. And I think that's kind of what's going on here. 6 of Swords. You went to something safer. Some of you found a romance very quickly. There is a partnership that's in the reading. Let's talk about this person in the last few moments. No communication, part 2. What is that new person doing for Libra? Just a positive person real quick. 9 of Pentacles. They're well-to-do. You found someone who is also single. They could be a leader. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, showing by way of the card. But it could be anybody. Doesn't have to be the signs that I mentioned. You find them healing, Libra. Maybe some of them attend a church, or they attend something with a holy retreat matter to it, because that seems, when it's in a combo of this, the new person is healthier. They might even be into physical fitness, or they take care of themselves. Somebody could also be into tarot too, because I pick up your new person could watch some of those things. And I'm just saying it because I see it in your partnership. 2 of Cups. Is this like newer or older too? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Seems to have been going on for a little bit, is the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow to reach. It's kind of like a turtle speed. It's moving like this, very, very slow. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. They could have Virgo parts. 6 of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We do have a Virgo, which are new signs, okay? These are newer people. What do they feel toward Libra? And then we're going to get your feelings out. Strength. They find you brute strong, mentally strong. You have the mental capacity to take on numerous things too. So you're understanding deeper codes and knowledge of our universe. They think too that you know what you're doing with the Strength card. Somebody understands that you have done it in a healthy capacity. Okay, so there's not karmic relationships here. You're not building old karma. You are going with the new. Some of you are going to ask me, am I doing that correctly? By way of what? How do I show that? It's because you are not choosing old cycles or even trauma. I want to call it trauma events that are still tied to the way you used to operate. So you have grown out of it. Okay. The Strength card also talks about having daily courage. Maybe you listen to affirmations. There's also something about that with the Strength card. 2 of Pentacles. For the coming week, there could be busier matters. Judgment. You're definitely sure on a person with Judgment. You understand already. I heard yesterday something about using social cues. It's not that you feel like you're the guru on the hill and you're right all the time. Okay, but you're pretty sure based off of, again, repeat offenses is what I mentioned in a previous reading this week. And you understand how people are tying themselves to you. In terms of energy usage, if they drain you, it's too much. You got to walk away. So just know your limits as well. Page of Pentacles. I want to talk about this because it feels, honestly, I have to be cutthroat. It feels old and new. Feels like you got past offers, people willing to come in and honor a friendship with you. And then you got a new person that has a little tiny offer in the Page of Pentacles. So let's look at that as an overall rounded card. It was a lot today. Page of Pentacles, please. What is the Page of Pentacles offer? Do you see how like uppity it comes out? Ace of Wands. It's a new person. It feels brand new. It comes from something new that you're studying. And it's also a new inspiration. It's very nice. I also feel like maybe you found it by accident or something. Ace of Wands. It feels a little sexual and primal. That could be a romantic offer, because I have to be honest, it's Ace of Wands, you know what I'm saying? But the Page of Pentacles talks about coming in with romance, or this person inspires you. And that's why I feel in the last few moments, I picked up on a new person for you. So they could be a fire sign, or they have earth components in the Page of Pentacles. Okay, just preliminary. We'll get into it. We're going to break it in for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I think I'm going to go there next. Also, I do want to touch back on a 12 signs reading. We'll see how much we can get done today. Page of Pentacles, just for a new person. They have an offer. Three of Cups, maybe to get you to go out. More Three of Cups if you've already been experiencing family and friend moments or up close things. I also see here that something could be ending soon for you, Libras, if you are struggling with a certain person, place, or thing. There's a couple of cards because this is a new commitment chapter here. And then you had the Six of Wands also in today's reading. I could be picking up Monday too. Five of Swords. This person is conflict avoidant, your new person. They don't want to bring in or discuss anything of the past. Be wary of this Five of Swords, and I'll tell you why. With a new person, they might not want to talk about a divorce, something really serious like that where you do need information on it. They want to be conflict avoidant, and if you notice in the Five of Swords, it talks about people walking away from a current fight. It's a 5, right? Conflict change. But this person is avoidant of something that you might bring up. The Three of Cups says, go ahead and talk about it, like raise awareness if you need to, especially if you are in new love, because you have to know about this Five of Swords. And I'm seeing mini warnings in 2 readings. That's a very special day because you have to see that before the future happens. And it's my job to warn you of those things. Three of Cups, they might want to discuss that, or it's a past person in dating that like ended rough with you before. They might also be coming back for some of you. It's not all of us. It's just for some of us. Page of Pentacles is an offer coming from a previous fight. Okay, it's even describing it in the cards. They want to talk at least. At the most minimal, if they don't want to get back together with you, this person wants to talk with the Three of Cups. They want to invite the speech to be able to infer, and it might not happen over a date or talking, but they want to at least talk about something or to reunite is also the meaning of the Three of Cups. Thank you guys. I got to do singles today. I do know that there's a couple of reads and somebody said to do no contact again, like as an alternate. So we'll see what we can get done. I love you guys. Video 2. And I ended on 2222.